Good morning, everyone. Can anyone confirm? Audible or not? Can you hear me? Yep. So the last class, what we discussed? Last class, I given one assignment, right? Okay. Write 10 errors. Okay. 2 or 3 members only written. Two, 3 members only. Okay. What's wrong with this? I asked her like just write 10 errors and their fixes. Okay. First one. Console.log of A. If it is only the statement, what is my error? What is my error? A is not defined. A is not defined. So what is the fix? Okay, if A is not defined, you should have to define A either like this or with some data also or not. This is the fix, right? Agreed with me? Yes or no? I have a function f1 is there. I have one function f1 is there. If I write like this, okay, if I call like this, what is the error? A is not a function. What is the fix? What is the fix? Okay, while calling f1, you should have to pass a function. Either it is an anonymous function or it's a named function or not. Yes, sir? One more error I want to introduce. Okay. Error is very, very important. Why you know? In future, if you see the error, you should come to know like what is the fix for that. What fix required? Okay. Okay. Answer this question. What is my location value? 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 You not initialize anything means it's a default value. What is the default value in JavaScript? Undefined. Undefined. What is the location value? Hyderabad. Okay. So here LOC has the value is like undefined. Here my LOC the value like Hyderabad. Okay. Where? Okay. LOC is like what? Undefined. My LOC is like what? HYD. Our location is like what? Null. Okay. All okay? So here the variable whose value is like undefined. Here the variable whose value is like something string. So if I write like my LOC dot length, okay, it is a string method. Okay, what is the length of my location? What is my length of my location? Hyderabad. Hyderabad location 3. If I do like LOC dot length, if I do like our LOC dot length, what happened? What happened? If my value is like either undefined or null, we are not able to perform any kind of operation or not in JavaScript. Okay, see the message. Cannot read properties of undefined. We are not able to read any property on undefined. Currently, which property are reading? Length. Cannot read properties of null, reading what? Length or not. Got my point? So, we are not able to perform any operation on undefined or null. Most of the times, frequently, we are going to see this error message in your applications. Then the time you should come to know like, okay, we are expecting some value, but getting like undefined, still you are performing some operation. We are expecting some value, the value is like null, still you are performing some operation like that. You can come to know or not. Got my point? don't perform any operation on undefined or null. Okay, so can I add that one also here? Var a console.log of a dot any operation, any operation. Okay, then that time what is the error message? Cannot read property of undefined. Reading what? Currently what you are reading? Length or not? What is the fix for that? Okay, it should not be undefined. It should contain some value like this or not. Yes or no? Come on. The next one, where a equals to null. Can I perform operation on null? Can I perform operation on null? No. No. Same. Cannot read property of null. Okay, while reading length. Reading length. Okay. Next. Up to okay, everyone? Up to okay, everyone? Okay. Okay then. Now, in yesterday's session, okay, in React, there has some exceptions raised, right? What is that? One is like component not defined. Okay. You are looking for this particular component, hello component. If the hello is not there, still you are loading this component, but this particular component is not there. Then the time, what is the error message? Hello is not defined like this or not. What is the fix? What is the fix? You have to load hello component. You have to return something like this or not. Yes, sir. Okay, next. Come on. If the container is not there, then that type, what is the error message? What is the error message? Container is not there. Then that what is the error message? Container is not a DOM element or not. Okay, now you are getting like null. Container is not a DOM element. That means what? What you need to check? Okay, my container reference should be, okay, should be like what? Document dot get element by id of root 1. If you write, okay, you have to change it to what? My container, whatever the id is there, the exact id you have to take it or not. Yes or no? Here root is there, here root 1 is there, you have to take like root only or not. Then only you can get the container reference. Otherwise you can get like what? Container is not a DOM element or not. All are agreed? Next. Okay, if case sensitive, this React DOM, if I written like this, okay, React DOM, if I written like this, React DOM dot create root. If I write like this, okay, what is the error? What is the error? What is the error? React DOM is not defined or not. Okay, then the time your fix is what? Your fix is DOM capital or not. Yes, sir? Come on. Okay, next. If this is like not a Babel one, if it is not a Babel one, then the time you can get like what? One error. Unexpected identifier like this. Identifier is what? Less than. Okay, this is like H1, right? So your fix is what? Your script should be what? My script type should be what? Text Babel. My script type should be text Babel or not. Okay. Yes or no? The next. Any other errors? One warning also. Okay, one warning also you can find here. Okay, what is that warning? Unrecognized element hollow or not. If I load like this, then the time what my browser says. Unrecognized element. Okay, element hello or not. Unrecognized element hello. Like this, you can get the message or not. Okay, any errors? Any? Okay, this is like okay, unexpected identifier. If it is not there, not found. Okay, this is the one. Okay, unterminated script. If you write like this, okay, unterminated. Okay, it's not terminated properly. The Babel script terminated. Okay, not terminated properly. Script unterminated or not. Okay, that one also. It's a kind of okay syntactical error or not. Okay, so I expected this one. I expected like this in yesterday's session, yesterday's assignment, but no one written. 2 or 3 members only, right? At least no one understood, right? What I'm expecting? Yes or no? The error messages like this I want. So at least today you can complete. Who not completed? Today you can complete. Okay, again I'm telling error messages are very, very important. Okay, it is like very easy to fix. It's not take so much time while developing your application. Okay, if you see the error directly, if you know the fix, then that in fraction of seconds you can fix that issue. Okay, if you don't know where exactly the issue and everything, you have to debug and you have to find it and you have to fix it. It takes so much time. That the reason comfort with the error messages. Okay, if error come, okay, just okay, feel happy. Okay, if error come, then that try to fix it. If the error come, don't be like panic. Okay, if it is error, okay, this much message has to be read. Okay, don't think like that. Read it first. Okay, one time if it is not understand, multiple times you can read it. Multiple times you can read that error message. Then you only come to know the error message always gives you some solution only to you. Got my point? If you see that error message with red lines, we are not okay. Try to read it at least. We not try to read it. Okay, read multiple times, read it. Okay, you can get the solution from that message only. Got my point? Okay, then. Okay, come to yesterday's discussion. Okay, what is our yesterday's discussion? I want like these boxes are like four boxes are required. Okay, at this moment, if I run this one, how many boxes are there? If I run this one, how many boxes are there? Okay, let me open this live server. Only one box is there. Like this, how many boxes are required? In first line, 2 boxes. In the second line, 2 boxes. My question is very simple. Okay, this box, leave it for now. I want Sachin and Dhoni line by line. Okay, then which elements are recommended one? I want Sachin and Dhoni line by line. I want Sachin and Dhoni line by line. Line by line I needed. Without any gap. Without any gap. I don't want any big letters, big font size or something. Simply Sachin line by line. Okay, can I use div simply? Okay, div Sachin, close my div. Okay, div. Okay, div Dhoni, close my div. Okay, it gives me an error. Why? 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 It is a JSX elements. It's a kind of adjacent elements, right? Side by side elements. In JSX, if it is like a side by side elements, you have to wrap with what? Single enclosed element or not? Okay, so can I keep inside this? Can I keep inside this div? Okay, now my output is like what? In one line Sachin, in one line Dhoni. Now I don't want Sachin here. I needed two boxes. So here, can I delete Sachin? Can I put like two boxes? Yes, sir. Okay, here I don't want Dhoni. I needed two boxes. How you created a box? How you created a box? Come on. I want one div. Okay, just add the CSS class name equals to what? Now onwards, if any CSS class, if you want, don't use class. Will work, but it is not a okay JSX attribute. Okay, now in my first line, I removed Sachin. I kept one box. Only one box enough? Only one box enough? Only one box enough? Huh? No, right? Two boxes. So I don't want Dhoni. I don't want Dhoni. Okay, here also how many boxes are required? Two more boxes are required. Yes or no? Now, if you come here, can I refresh the page? This is only my requirement, right? Yes or no? Got my point? Okay, why we can't use ID? Why is class is only recommended one? Why means, yes, you can put like ID, no problem. You can put like ID, no problem. But see, ID, I said like it's a unique identity. Okay, is it recommended to keep like same ID for multiple people? Is there any possibility is there same roll number for multiple students in the class? No, right? Yes or no? Okay. The gap may come because of this one. Okay. Just okay, remove that gap. Now say this. There has a gap. Okay, just remove this gap like this. Okay. You may see the gap like this. Okay, see the gap. I don't want that gap. Just remove that gap. Okay, BRs if you want, you can use BRs, no problem at all. Your wish. But my final output should be like this. My final output should be like this. Okay. Is it the recommended one? Is it the recommended one? Writing the code? Recommended way? What you written the code? Is it the recommended way of writing? If you observe here, see div class name box div. How many times you written? How many times you written? How many times you written? Four times. It's a kind of duplicate code, right? That means the same content you used like four times or not. Tomorrow, if you do any change, okay, that change is required in how many places? Four places. So is it the recommended way? Obviously no. Then anywhere, if you want to use the content multiple times, with that content create one component, you can reuse that component wherever you want or not. Yes or no? In your requirement, any content, if you want to use multiple times, I want to use the box multiple times, create one box component, use it how many times you want or not. Yes or no? So which content is like duplicate? First find it. This is the content I want to use multiple times. So with that content, can we create one component? You know, right? How to create the component? Yes. My component should return what? Some content. This is my content or not? Yes or no? Now, instead of this one, can I use my box component now? Yes or no? Instead of this one, can I use my box component? Instead of this one, can I use my box component? Now tell me. Now tell me. How many times you written the content? How many times you written the content? Only one time. You reused multiple times or not? Agreed with me, everyone? Yes or no? As I said, JSX is the combination of, as I said, JSX is the combination of, as I said, JSX is the combination of three things. What are those? HTML, XML, and JavaScript. JavaScript. If you observe here, with respect to box component, this is the JSX content. With respect to app component, whatever it returns, that is only the JSX content or not. Yes or no? If you observe the app JSX code, this is the div. This is the div. What is this div? HTML or XML? HTML or XML? HTML. HTML. Div HTML. Box, tell me, is it like a HTML element or it's a user-defined element? Is it like a HTML element or user-defined element? Is it like a HTML element or user-defined element? It's a user-defined element. If it is a user-defined element, terminology-wise, can I say like an XML? So here, the combination is like what? HTML and XML or not. In future, we are going to write some JavaScript also. Okay, it is not mandatory of combining all these three. Okay, but it's a kind of combination. It may be only HTML, it may be only XML, it may be only HTML plus XML, like that. Got my point? Yeah. Got my point? Agreed with me, everyone? Okay, then. Now I want to extend. Okay, I want to add one more feature here. Very simple. Okay, here 4 boxes are there, right? In my 4 boxes, now onwards, very, very important. I want to keep, this is my first box, I want to keep 1. In my second box, I want to keep 2. In my third box, 3. Fourth box, 4. Like this, numbers I want to keep it. Very simple. At least tell me. Okay, the place, tell me. If you put the content here that is visible in my box like that, where is my place? Line number, tell me. Line number. To place the content inside the box, okay, just tell me the place. Perfect. Line number 18. Why? Because you created a box with this div, means inside the box, if you want to place the content, means inside the div you need to place some content or not. Inside the div you need to place some content or not. Yes or no? Inside the div you need to place some content or not. Okay. So div open element, div closing element, in between whatever you place, that is only the content, right? Can I place my content 1? Can I place my content 1? If I refresh the page, yes. It may not be right value, but it is the right place or not. It is not the right value, but it is the right place or not. Okay. Can I keep this one in the center? Okay. How we can? This is my box. Okay. How we can place the content center? Text align center. Okay. Now I want, okay, vertical center also. Here I want. Then the time, instead of height, okay, you can give like line height. Hello, okay. Can I copy this one? Can I go to my box class? Can I paste here? Yes or no? Okay. This is the right place, but the value is like not expected value. Got my point? But my requirement not changed. My requirement should be for my first box value 1. For my second box value 2. For my third box value 3. Fourth box value 4. Okay. Now my question is, okay, this is the code we use it for what? To create the box. Where you can differentiate, this is my first box, this is my second box, this is my third box, this is my fourth box. Where we can differentiate one box to another box in your code. Where you can say, okay, where you can, come on, line number 24. Perfect. Line number 24. Okay, I can say this is my first box, right? Yes or no? I can say this is my second box, right? I can say this is my third box and this is my fourth box or not. Here, I can differentiate my boxes or not. Agreed with me? Yes or no? All are okay? Okay, let me take this piece of code. Let me take the first box. Let me take the first box. If you observe here, it is like which format? Okay, looks like which format? Format I'm asking. Which format? It's a element with self-closing. It's an element with self-closing. It's not a HTML element. It's an element format with self-closing or not. Yes, sir? Okay, component, yes, my React will take care, but looks wise, okay, format wise, it's a open close, okay, it's a element, it's an element. So if it is an element, okay, if you want to tell something about your element, how we can tell something about your element? If you want to tell something about your element, how we can tell? How you can tell? Come on. If you want to tell something about your element, how you can say? How you can? This is my div. How you can tell? By using attributes, right? Not by using style. Okay, by using attributes, right? This particular element ID is like this. This particular element class is this. Name is this. Okay, like this. If you want to tell something about your element, how we can tell something about your element? By using an attributes or not? Yes or no? We discussed or not attributes? Huh? Then why you not answering? Hmm? You said like completed HTML, CSS, Java, HTML and CSS, right? Then why you not answer? If you want to tell something about your element, that is possible through attributes or not. See the difference between this element and this element. If you observe, this is the user defined element. This is the predefined element or not given by HTML. If it is a predefined element, the attributes given by whom? Okay, ID attribute. Okay, name attribute. These attribute keys given by whom? My W3C people, HTML people only or not? Okay, developer written, but these keys decided by whom? For example, image is there. It's a predefined element. This source attribute key defined by whom? Okay, given by whom? My HTML people, right? W3C organization people, right? World Wide Web Consortium, right? Yes or no? If it is a predefined element, you should have to use the attributes which are given by HTML people or not. But if you come to this part, is it like a predefined element? Is it like a predefined element? Is my box is given by HTML people? No, right? If it is not given by HTML people, do you want me to follow their attributes? Do you want me to use their attributes? If my element is HTML element, recommended to use their attributes. Okay, if my element is like my own, it's a user defined, so I can decide my own attributes here based on my requirement. No one asks. Well, because this is my element. This is my element. Got my point? Yes or no? Okay, so can I say about this first box? Hey, my box number is equals to 1 like this. Any problem? Any problem to you? This number is not a predefined one. Okay, my own. For this particular box, I want to tell something. Okay, this is like box number 1. I want to tell something. So that naming convention wise, just I'm using like number. The value is like what? 1. The syntax is like same. It's a key value pair, one key value to another key value space. You can write any number of key value pairs. The syntax is like not changed, but it is a user defined one. I can write my own keys and values or not. Yes, sir. Yes or no? Come on. Okay, so here I can differentiate. So here I can differentiate. I can say something about my first box. It is like a number 1. That means, okay, I want to give some, okay, information about this box. I want to tell something about, okay, this is what? Box number 1. Okay, this is what? Come on, this is what? Box number 2. Okay, this is what? This is what? Box number 3. And this one is what? Box number 4. Like this. Any problem syntactically? Syntactically, any problem with this code? 100% valid, right? It is an element, key value, close my element. Element, key value, close my element. Yes or no? Okay, attribute is nothing but it tells something about the element. Now think in React. Okay, come to React part. Now, If it is an element, I can say like an attribute, it's okay, fine. But indirectly, my box is a component or not. Okay, think in React. Think in React now. My box is a component. While loading this particular component, okay, you are passing some data to this particular component like that. Okay, you have to understand. Okay, see, while loading this component, you are passing some data. Which data? Number one data to my which component? Box component. In React words, we can say like that. We can understand like that. Got my point? At that time of loading my box, that means using my box. How we can use my box as a component? Everyone knows, right? The element format with capital letter. While loading this component, I want to pass some data. Okay, how we can pass the data? If it is like an element, how we can pass the data? Here only, right? Here only the place is there. Okay, here if you put something in the key value pair, I can say like an attributes. While loading my component, I am passing this data to my box component or not. So this data go to which component? This data go to which component? Come on, this data go to which component? Number one data go to which component? Come on, don't think more. Box component, right? Box component, right? Okay, my box is like which kind of component? Which type? The box component type is what? The box component type is what? It is which kind of component? It is a functional component. That means, okay, my data go to one function or not? Okay, that means my data is going to one of my function or not? So tell me, some data is going to my function. That means somebody passing some data to the function. How one function hold the data? Tell me. The data which is coming from outside to my function, how my function can hold the data? Come on. Yes. The parameters or arguments or not? Yes or no? As an arguments or not? So this is the data going to my box component. So my box is a functional component. It holds the data by using the parameter or argument or not. So what is my parameter name? What is the name? What is the name? It can be any name. Okay, why? Because think like a function. Okay, if it is a function, okay, say this. If it is a function f1, okay, now come here, f1 of 10. Okay, I can hold the 10 with a, right? Any problem? Yes or no? With a. Okay, can I hold that one with z? Any problem to you? Any problem to you? Any problem to you? No problem, right? No problem, right? Okay, it is a variable. My variable name can be anything. It is like a reference. Okay, it holds some data. That data reference. My z is a referred. My z refers to this 10 data. That's it. Okay, the name can be anything. The name can be anything. All right, okay. Yes or no? Okay. Now, if it is this, my name is like A here. My name is like A here. For now, after that we can change the name. Now my question is, my A holds which data? That is my question. My holds which data? My A holds which data? Here directly you can say my Z holds 10. Z holds 10. But here my A holds which data? In my first box. Come on, my A holds which data? Come on, which data is coming? Which data is coming to my box? Which data is coming to my box? Which data is coming to my box? Okay, my data is this one or not? This one or not? It is like which kind of data? It's a key value pair data or not? The total thing going. Okay, don't think like only one, don't think like only number. The total whole attribute is going to my box. So if it is like a whole attribute, okay, my A is like what? My A is pointing to a key value or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? My A is pointing to key value or not? In your okay element, if the key value pairs if you see, I can say those are like attributes. If the same key value pair come to my JavaScript function, okay, the same key value pair, if you want to talk about the key value pairs in JavaScript, terminology wise, that is called as object. Terminology wise, that is called as what? Object. In your HTML, the key value pairs, I can say like what? Terminology wise, attributes, I can say. This is the HTML, or it's a element format key value pair, right? In this syntax, the key value pairs, I can say like an attributes. The same key value pairs go to my JavaScript, then I can say those are like what? Objects. So before move forward, can we discuss something about the objects in JavaScript? Can we discuss something about the objects in JavaScript? Shall we? Shall we? Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, first my question is, why we go for variables? To store some data. Okay, I have the data like this. Okay, I want to store it. How we can store? How we can store it? Where my amount equals to 100. Perfect. I have the name is there, Sachin. Okay, how we can store it? Where name equals to, okay, Sachin, like this. I want to represent three players, Sachin, Dhoni, Kohli. Okay, which element format? That means which variable format is recommended one. I want to represent three players. I want to represent three players. Okay. If you want to represent multiple elements in a single variable, can I go with what? Okay, array or not? We'll discuss about the array. Don't worry. Okay, you can easily understand or not. Okay, if I put like Sachin, comma, Dhoni, comma, Kohli, is it the recommended one? Yes, you can write it, but it is not a recommended one or not. Okay, the best thing is like what? A array or not. Okay, one student. Okay, is he pass or not? If you want to check, then which one? Which one? Which element format is recommended one? That means which variable type? Boolean or not? Boolean or not? Now, my question is very simple. I don't have multiple players. I have only one player, Sachin. I want to tell something about Sachin. Hey, Sachin, his name is Sachin. His runs are 20,000. His hundreds are like 100. His location is like Mumbai. I want to tell something about Sachin. Then that time, which format is the recommended one? Data format is the recommended one. I want to tell something about Sachin. Very simple. I want to tell something about Sachin. Okay. Array na? Okay. If we go with array about Sachin. Okay. His name is like Sachin. His runs are like 20,000. 20,000. Okay. His location is like Mumbai. His hundreds are like 88. His centuries are like 89. Okay. Here the problem is what? What is the problem? Okay. If it is like an array format, first to Sachin, okay, I can understand. Okay, his name is like Sachin. Okay, name also. Okay, the string also looks like that only. Okay, I can understand this is like a name. 20,000, it's like big number, maybe. Okay, he hit all the formats, these many runs. Okay, 20,000. Okay, Mumbai, it's okay, fine. Okay, Mumbai, it's a location I can understand. But come to this part, 88 and 89, which one I can consider like a hundreds? Which one you want me to consider like a 50s? It is very difficult, right? These hundreds I want to store somewhere. These 50s I want to store somewhere. Okay, how I can come to know, oh, this is like a hundreds, this is like a 50s. If the format is like this, it is somewhat difficult or not. Yes or not? To represent the inside the data. Yes or no? Got my point? In that case, okay, if you want to tell something about Sachin, is it the recommended way? If you want to tell something about Sachin, is it the recommended way to represent the data? It is not a recommended way or not. Then that time you can go with what? You can go with what? You can go with an object format. So how my object is looks like, okay, my Sachin object. Okay, simply, okay, I will discuss about this one. My name is like Sachin. My runs are like 20,000. My location is like Mumbai. Okay, my 50s are like 89. My hundreds are like 88. Then that time anyone can see. Okay, if anyone see this data, okay, it's a clear picture, right? Okay, how many hundreds, how many 50s, what is the location, what is the answer, everything or not. In this case, this is on the right format or not? Yes or no? Got my point? If you want to represent something about one particle, it may be a Sachin, it may be a student, it may be a some other, it may be a bus or whatever it is. If you want to tell something about, if you want to represent some data about one particle, then that time you can go with what? An object format or not. Got my point? Okay. Okay, then now see this. If you observe this particular syntax, if you observe this particular syntax, okay, where obj is equals to this one. Now tell me, in this object, do we have any data? Line number 12, do we have any data? Simply you can say no data, right? No data, right? Okay, now I want to do like what, some operations. I want to insert the data. I want to update the data inside the object. I want to delete the data from the object. I want to retrieve the data from the object. These operations I want to perform on my object. Got my point? Yes or no? Okay, if you want to create one object without any data, line number 12 is the syntax. Line number 12 is the syntax. Obj curly braces, you can put it. If you want to insert the data, my first question. Okay, what inputs are required? Tell me. If you want to insert the data, what inputs are required? If you want to insert the data, what inputs are required? What inputs are required? By seeing this one, you can say this. I required like two inputs. One is like a key, another one is like value or not. So I required two inputs. One is like a key, another one is like value or not. Yes or no? If you want to insert the data in my object, what mandatory inputs are required? What mandatory inputs are required? Okay, two mandatory inputs. What are those? What are those? Key and value. Terminology wise, now onwards, the key value pair, I can say like a property. Property. So, if you want to insert the data in the object, I required one key value pair. Okay, terminology wise, we can say like a property. In this object, how many properties are there now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 properties are there, right? 5 properties are there. So now I have the key value pair. I know in which object I want to keep the data. So can we write the syntax? Can we execute the code to keep this key value pair? What is my key? My key is like a name. What is my value? My value is like a Sachin. So this key and value, can you keep inside the object? Yes or no? If you want to insert the data in the object, we have two ways are there. One is like a dot notation by, okay, another one is like a square bracket notation. By using dot notation, we can insert the data. By using square bracket notation also, we can insert the data. So can we go with the dot notation? Very simple. In which, in which variable you want me to keep the data? Come on, in which variable? In my obj. Yes or no? Okay. By using dot notation, I want to insert. Which key you want me to insert? Name. Which value for that key you want me to assign? Sachin. That's it. That's it. Got my point? Okay. Can we execute this code in our console? Can we execute the code in our console? Where obj is this? See my obj, nothing. Obj dot name equals to what? Sachin. Now see my obj. One property added. Come on. One property added or not? One property added or not? One property added, right? Okay. Like this, how many properties we can add? Like this, how many properties we can add? Is it like a limited data, or like how many you want, that many? How many you want, that many you can add it based on your requirement. Got my point? Can we add one more? My obj dot location is like what? Mumbai. Okay, now how many properties are there? In my object, how many properties are there? In my object, how many properties? 2 properties or not? Okay, now observe here. Okay, these are my 2 properties. One property to another property, how you differentiate? One property to another property, how you differentiate? By using comma or not. By using comma or not. In my property, key to value, how you can differentiate? In my property, key to value, how we can differentiate? By using colon or not. By using colon or not. Agreed with me? Okay. Okay, then. The next one is like, okay, obj dot Sachin full name is like Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar. Will it work or not work? Will it work or not work? If I click on enter, see, it is not work. Why? Why? Okay. What is your observation here? See here. In my key, if you observe, there has a space is there or not? Space is there or not? If any key having the space, my dot notation will never work. My dot notation will never work if the key having the spaces. If the key having the spaces, there has another way also there, right? What is that? What is that? 2 ways I said, by using square bracket notation or not. Okay, in my square bracket notation, okay, what is the key? Just keep inside, this is important, keep inside a double quote or single quote like this. This is the right syntax. Got my point? Can I click on enter? Now see my obj working or not working? Now obj of hundreds is like 88. Will work or not work? Will work or not work? Will work or not work? Now my key is not having any space. My key is not having any space. Okay, now if you observe, still it is working or not. That means what? My dot notation works with what? Only the keys which are not having the spaces, but my square bracket notation will work with what? Okay, my square bracket notation will work with what? If my key having the space, if my key is not having the space, it's going to work or not. Agreed with me? Yes, sir. This is the way we can insert the data. How to update, delete, and retrieve, we'll see in tomorrow's class. Okay, your assignment is like write those 10 error messages, each and every person. Okay, I received like 2 emails only. Write 10 error messages. Write 10 error messages. Okay, both JavaScript and React. Okay, complete, revise HTML and CSS again. Revise HTML and CSS again. Revise HTML and CSS again. Got my point? Okay, so your assignment is like write 10 error messages. Okay, the next one is like complete HTML and CSS. Okay, in JavaScript side, just practice how to insert the data in my JSON object. In my object, in console, you can practice. Okay, how to set the image, all these things we'll see in future. The rest. Okay, we'll see that. Okay, these are the assignments, complete it and come for next class. If you send a mail, okay, each and every mail I'm going, okay, I'll go through that one. If you send a mail, okay, obviously, okay, that one should receive the same email ID you are using, right? Okay, I'm going through those emails what you send. Okay, but I may not be reply. Okay, I may not able to reply, but I'm going to discuss if you did something wrong. If you did something wrong in the class itself, I'm going to discuss. Don't worry about that one. Just follow, just do the assignments.
Why?
Okay. Oh, then thank you guys. Thanks for joining. Bye. Okay. Tomorrow morning, I am going to unmute you people. Okay. First 10 minutes, you can ask the questions. Okay.